Right now your life might feel like a puzzle with half the pieces missing. You made the right decisions, you prayed, you trusted. And still nothing is working out the way you planned. And in the quiet moments an unsettling question surfaces. Does God actually have a plan for my life? Or is this just chaos? This video is for you. But here is what most people miss. Confusion is not the same as chaos. And God's silence is not the same as God's absence. Jeremiah 29:11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future." Notice God says, "I know the plans." Not you know the plans, not the plans are obvious. God knows them. You trust Him. That is the entire foundation of faith. Trusting a plan you cannot fully see because you trust the one who holds it. Your confusion is not a sign that God has lost control. It is an invitation to trust Him more deeply. The Bible is full of people whose lives made absolutely no sense until they did. Example 1. Abraham. God told Abraham to leave everything he knew and go to a land He would show him. No map, no destination, no explanation. Hebrews 11:8 says, "By faith Abraham obeyed and went even though he did not know where he was going." He did not know where he was going. He just knew who was leading him. And that was enough. This next part is important. Example 2. Ruth. Ruth lost her husband, left her homeland, and followed her mother-in-law to a foreign country with nothing but loyalty and faith. By every human measure her life had fallen apart completely. And yet Ruth 2:3 says, "As it turned out she found herself working in a field belonging to Boaz." As it turned out. That phrase is doing enormous work. What looked like random circumstances was actually God orchestrating every detail. Your as it turned out moment is coming. Example 3. Paul. Paul was shipwrecked, beaten, imprisoned, and left for dead multiple times. None of it made sense for a man doing God's work. And yet Romans 8:28 says we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose. All things, not some things, not the good things, all things. The shipwrecks were not accidents. The prison was not a detour. Every single thing was part of a plan too large for Paul to see from where he was standing. The same is true for you right now. You are not standing at the end of your story. You are standing in the middle. And the middle of a story always feels confusing because you cannot yet see how it resolves. But God is already at the end. And He is working backwards through every confusing chapter to bring you there. Trust the plan even when you cannot see it. Trust the God who holds it even when you cannot feel Him. Your life is not chaos. It is a story being written by the most faithful author who has ever existed. And He does not write stories without purpose. If this spoke to you, share it with someone who needs it. God bless you.